He'd been camping in a nearby caravan park for 6 weeks. An exclusive look tonight behind the walls of the Catholic Church and the young men now in training to lead it. It's the first time television cameras have been given intimate access to this secret world. Laura Turner again.
It's 6:45 a.m. As the sun rises over Melbourne, 45 young men are in prayer. They are the new blood of the Catholic Church. For more than 2 hours, they pray, meditate, take Mass and confess. The harmony only broken when they stop to eat.
The success, I found out, is not to skimp on two things. One of them, coffee. The second thing, toilet paper.
These men lived for at least 7 years at the Melbourne Seminary, slowly letting go of social expectations, the culture of girlfriends, nightclubs and sex. They spend every day studying theology and defining what's called spiritual formation. Feeling unfulfilled, 26-year-old Nicholas Pearce says he was drawn to the priesthood. He's refreshingly honest about one issue that intrigues and divides the public: celibacy.
I'm a sexual being. We're all sexual beings. The temptation is still there, but through prayer and through trust in God, ultimately, I believe that He will give me the grace necessary.
While all priests make the promise of celibacy, for many the biggest challenge is the promise of obedience, knowing from that point on the Church will control almost every aspect of their lives.
You tell me any other young person that is willing to completely surrender their future.
Ordination will see 4 of the 45 men enter the clergy.
It's been 18 years since I first felt the call.
They are part of a resurgence in the Church since its numbers plummeted during the 90s, the time the Church was being rocked by sex abuse scandals.
People put trust in us, and for a priest to abuse that trust is just beyond comprehension.
A day at the seminary ends like it began, in prayer. But with ordination just days away, formal ceremony like the blessing of a priest's chalice must take place.
In Christo Jesu Dominum Nostro.
And on Saturday, the culmination of 7 years, ordination to priesthood. The young men promise celibacy and obedience, marrying themselves to an age-old institution. Laura Turner, 9 News.
Singer Lady Gaga has dominated this year's MTV Awards in Los Angeles. As Robert Penfold reports, she collected half a dozen trophies, including Best Music Video.
The First Lady of all things outrageous, Lady Gaga was, as always, beautifully overdressed in Alexander McQueen. And as predicted, she cleaned up, but with those shoes, it was a continually treacherous journey to the stage.
Thank you so much.
Katy Perry, in contrast, wore very little. Right here a year ago, she met her